ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕਾ ਖਾਲਸਾ ਵਾਹਿਗੁਰੂ ਜੀ ਕੀ ਫਤਿਹ। I can see Sangat joining now, and Kuljit Singh has joined. So yes, we're just adding them into the live. Thank you to everyone who helped us do our tester together. It was good teamwork. It's just joining. Please share this on your stories and status.
My camera is landscape.
It is. Yeah.
The only reason is because I'm trying to get the screen in the back so that someone can see. So
with the screen, because I think the camera flipped, the writing also flipped.
Right.
If that makes sense. It's like backwards.
That make a difference?
No. I mean, it should be. I think it's fine.
I'm turning. Is that better?
The connection's a bit slow, but it looks like the camera's the right way around now. Refreshing. Okay, the audio's there.
Okay.
But it's not connecting visually. Yeah, it's just got that round circle. This is where you need Kuljit Singh to explain. It's got that round circle when it's trying to connect. Thanks everyone for joining us. We're just sorting out the connection and then we'll start soon. Hope everyone's enjoyed today.
Hello?
Yeah.
Can you
Perfect.
see me?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to you have any questions because I'm not rely on the assistant for even holding the phone for me.
It's a little bit echoey. Yes, that is better. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, we've got people. We've got Sangat with us. So obviously, Kuljit Singh needs no introduction. Everyone knows them, all the amazing seva they've done. So we're really excited. We've got a special Q&A today. We've had lots of questions come through, but if you've got any more questions, just keep adding them to the live feed and we'll go through as many as we can. If any connection problems are happening, I think we've got one right now, please bear with us and I'm sure we'll reconnect soon. We've had a lot of questions come through, a lot of nice on the comments and we can share them through. Oh no, they've dropped. Right, okay, let's see if we can get back on. Let's message. Because I know lots of people are excited to see Kuljit Singh. So let's just see. And we've had lots of questions come through. I'll just give you an idea of questions that we've had. So we've had, how can we connect our children to Mata Sahib Gorji? Can you tell me more about Mata Sahib Gorji's parents? How did Mata Sahib Gorji leave their Sarir? We've had questions as well, like how do we find inner strength, mental strength during these difficult times? Can Kuljit Singh give any tips, like Barney, doing stuff with kids, parenting advice? So there's lots of questions for Kuljit Singh, but let's hope we can get him back on. So, it's just a connection problem. Because Kuljit Singh, they are based in India now full time. Them and their family. I'll just give a background for people who don't know. So Kuljit Singh, he needs no introduction. They've done so much prachar worldwide. They're so well known worldwide. Oh, and here they are. And last year, they, as a family, they gave up everything in the UK and moved to India for Seva full time. So we've all seen Kuljit Singh and family are there right now doing Seva. And they're back with us. I was just going through some of the questions we received. Did you want to start off with an intro and?
You can start off. I mean, can you see the screen behind me? Okay.
The video connect, so.
Okay, so it's just audio.
Okay, yeah, it's still loaded.
Okay, shall we make
Yeah. We've got a foot from the sign saying Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh to Aap Ji, Baji and your family. Let's stop there. So while it's connecting, we could just go through some questions and we'll go to the screen after, once our connection's better.
Hello?
Yes, that's much better.
Right, and can you see the screen?
We can backwards, but we can see the screen.
Is it backwards?
It's fine.
How does that happen then? Does that help?
Oh yeah, perfect.
Okay. Let me adjust it slightly then. So how is everyone? It's great to be a part of this kind of this. I think it's almost historic, isn't it? The fact that we've got a whole day of the Mata Sahib Gorji's Ustati for such a long period of time through all the different talkers. It's been amazing. I've been catching up with some of it, not all of it to be honest, but I've been catching up with some of it whenever I've tuned in. It's been amazing. So we've got a lot to report with. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, okay. Is the picture okay? Okay. I'm getting a lot of feedback as well. And the next comment is that there's a lot of feedback.
A lot of feedback.
Audio feedback.
Yeah, it's a lot better now than it was before. Yeah, people are saying we can hear now. Milan Kaur.
So, I mean, I guess
I think we've got connection problems again. It's frozen, yeah, it's all frozen. Oops, they've dropped off again. Let me, I will just message them again and see if they can come back on. Okay, let's see if they are able to jump back on. It's such a shame because I know everyone's really excited to see Kuljit Singh and having Q&A with them, because obviously it's been a very long time since we've had that in the UK, since they left last July. I think, yeah, July, I think end July or early August they left for India. So it's been quite a while since we've had like a Prajar talk from Kuljit Singh. So hopefully they can get back on. I'll just, if everyone can just bear with us. Yes, yeah, very excited. Yeah, we're all really excited. It is exciting. Yeah, August 2019. So it wasn't July last year, it was August 2019. Thank you for that, B-Core 82. So since Kuljit Singh left for India in August 2019, they have been back to the UK once. They came in December on a kids tour with the children were 9 years old and 10 years old, Jeevan, Kaur and Kuljit Singh, and they did like a Jad Sahib's tour across the UK Gurdwara. So that was during the December time. So that's the last time Kuljit Singh came to the UK. But during that time, they didn't really do any prajar. It was for the children. Because Kuljit Singh's always, everyone will know, Kuljit Singh's always been amazing with children, camps and prajar, and really inspiring people, encouraging them in their personal lives, in spiritual lives. They've been amazing like that. So although there's such a loss to the UK, we all know what the state of Punjab is like. And they're so needed there. So that's where they are right now, in Punjab, doing seva on the groundwork. And that's why, because they're in India, that's why we're having connection issues. So, oh, they're back. Let's go live again. Let's try it. So Maharaj Kirpa, yeah, kids miss his Santia lessons. Yeah, amazing.
Sorry, we're back online.
Yay.
Picture okay? Sound okay?
Maharaj Kirpa, it's really clear now.
Okay, brilliant. Can you just fire off a question then put me in there? We'll get the road and show the road.
What's the question?
Any question?
Okay, yeah, so we had a question come through. Is there a copy of my sideboard you can connect?
I've got several. I've got several Sakis that really inspire me. There's three kind of attributes of Mata Sahib Kaur that really stand out to me. And some of them might not have been heard in Katha before, or maybe they're not expounded as much or spoken about. The first quality that really stands out for me, and there's kind of Sakis that are related to it, is Mataji's love for Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj, and also a love for Shastra. I don't know if you can see the kind of PowerPoint that I've got there.
We can see it a little bit.
It's the Mataji's love for Guruji and weapons. So, as you probably know, Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj blessed Mata Sahib Kaur Ji with the Shastra which belonged to Shrimad Pasha Guru Hargobind Sahib Maharaj. And we know just before, when they received the Shastra, from that point onwards, Mata Sahib Kaur ji made a promise or a pran, and that promise was they wouldn't eat without having darshan of Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj. And the promise was kind of, when Maharaj was away from the Sarir Karke, that promise got transformed to the Shastra. So instead of waiting Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj Shastra, they began to do puja and also darshan of the Shastra. And through the Shastra, Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj would give their darshan. We've heard of Sakhi quite a lot, possibly in history. But I'm just looking at some of the links to Mata Sahib Kaur ji and their Surbirta and their bravery. It said that Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj had a lot of mutual respect for Mata Sahib Kaur ji. Mata Sahib Kaur ji was utterly devoted to them. I think I'll mute my sound. 1 second. So I'm completely mute on my side. So Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj had a lot of respect for Mata Sahib Kaur ji. Mata Sahib Kaur ji equally with Guru Gobind Singh Ji. When Mata Sahib Kaur ji went to Damdama Sahib for the first time after many months, this is obviously after the Anandpur Sahib, Maharaj had left Anandpur Sahib and the Chote Sahibzade, Padde Sahibzade were Shaheed. The Matawa came to get darshan as per Itihas, SGPC and so forth. When they came to Sri Anandpur Sahib, Sri Damdama Sahib, which is not far from where we are actually based, it's about 45 odd kilometers. Bhai Dalla Ji, who was the Gursikh in that area, he was a devotee of Guru Sahib before he became Amritdhari Gursikh of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. He did a benti. He said to Mata that he will want them to stay with him in their home, just a bit separate from Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj's era. And just as a sign of love and respect for Guruji, Mataji replied back, "Ke Prabhu ke pagan bikhe hi palo." Don't know if you can see that on the screen.
Yeah.
Prabhu ke pagan bikhe hi palo, charan sarojan bichurna chahiyat, bahut din te hum pekun umahat. So Mata Sahib Kaur's reply to Bhai Dalla Ji was, the best form of earth living is in the feet of Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Prabhu ke pagan, pagan means feet, bikhe hi palo. In the charan of Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj, it's best for us to rest there. They didn't want to be separated from Guru Sahib even for a minute. And imagine, we can probably just imagine 1 milligram strain of the separation of Guru Sahib in this lockdown. But imagine not seeing Maharaj for many months and being in the same country but not seeing them for many months. You can just imagine the kind of plight of prem that Mataji must have had for Guru Sahib Ji. So Prabhu ke pagan bikhe hi palo, which means I will stay in the charan of Maharaj, will lay down the feet of Maharaj. Charan sarojan bichurna chahiyat, we want to just carry on parsing, touching the charan of Maharaj. Bichurna chahiyat, we don't want to be separated from Maharaj. Bahut din te hum pikhan umahat, there's been many days that we wanted to get darshan of Guru Sahib Ji, and we look forward to this time that we'll see Maharaj again. So, I mean, look, that for me means an amazing amount of how much prem and shraddha, the kind of loving devotion that Mata Sahib Kaur Ji had for Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. And not being too far from where this actually happened, we sometimes don't realize, even though being in India, that this actually occurred not far away from us, very close to us actually. So I guess we're very fortunate that Maharaj just kind of brought us here. But sometimes you can be in the Hazuri of Maharaj, but Gair Hazir, i.e., that you can be in the presence of Maharaj, but be absent. So I guess this kind of tells us about the love of Mataji for Guru Sahib. That even when Guru Sahib Ji Maharaj was far away from them, obviously you can tell from this quote here, Charan's bahut din te hum dekno mahat, that they didn't forget Maharaj physically in any way, shape or form, or spiritually. And we know spiritually they were one anyway. Maharaj was always giving Pratap Darshan to Mataji wherever she was. But physically, for us as Gursikhs, this was a lesson to learn for quite early. The other Sakhi, that the other kind of quality that I thought really is really powerful. This quote, by the way, is from Suraj Prakash, a Granth that is written with great devotion and love about informing about Sharadam Bhavna. The second thing is Mataji's soul beat, the bravery. When Mata Sahib Kaur Ji was told by Guru Gobind Singh Ji that they will be traveling to Sri Hazur Sahib, this was at Delhi. She expressed, so from Damdama Sahib they went to Delhi, and then Delhi they went to Sri Hazur Sahib. As per Itihas of SGPC and Likht, i.e. the history that's written by Vidwans and Gurmukh Pyare, she also expressed her wish to go with Guru Gobind Singh Ji, and she would do anything to go with Guru Sahib Ji, even if it required fighting a battle against foes. So obviously even now, when you go to Sri Hazur Sahib, even now, if you go by car, people say, make sure you take a few, a bit of shastra with you, or make sure you're take a latri or some sticks with you, because you never know on the way what type of people you'll come across. Even then, it must have been a much more dangerous time with type of people that are around. But Mataji obviously had full gyan of shastra vidya and knowledge of fighting, and she had that bravery. This is what Mataji actually said at that time, as per Itihas. Agya hove na geh tarwara, larong jang shatran jar mara. And then they say, Aye soe sang kartari, karon jang bhage sangkari. Which basically means, Agya hove na geh tarwara. If I have your Agya Maharaj, this is Mata Sahib Kaur Ji saying to Guru Gobind Singh Ji, if it's your Agya Maharaj, I would hold the Shastra in my hand, like, give me Agya, give me permission to hold the Sri Sahib. Larung Jang Shatran Jar Mara, I will also fight anyone if I have to on the way. I will come to Sri Hazur Sahib with you, with your Agya, and if I need to fight on the way, I'll do that. Laro Jang Shatran Jar Mara, I sway Sang Kartari. If I have your Agya, let me hold on to a certain Shastra Sang, Karon Jang Bhage Sangkari. And then I will also do Jang whenever is needed alongside you. Actually, spiritually, Mata Sahib Kaur Ji always fought alongside Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj. They were Shakti of Parameshwar. Spiritually, even though physically they might not have been there, but spiritually, Mata Sahib Kaur Ji fought in every single battle alongside Sri Kalgita Pachaji Maharaj. But physically here, Mataji is saying that she's obviously got the capability. And why is it so important? It's important because that surbi, that bravery, is one of the 32 qualities of a person who is devoted to bhakti. It's the 32 qualities of a istri, if that is shared in Gurbani. And surbita, bravery, is like the 16th, 17th one. So they were nippon, they were perfect in all ways. So this is the second Sakhi that really inspires. The first one was their love and respect for Guruji. And the second one is their bravery. And the third kind of Sakhi, or the third kind of thing that really inspires me about Mata Sahib Kaur Ji is their immense spiritual power. We're not talking about one moment here. Look, it's a triangle, huh? On one side you've got You've got Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj, who is Akal Purkh Swaroop. Then you've got Mata Sahib Kaur Ji, who is Akal Purkh's creative power Swaroop. And then you've got the Khalsa, which is Akal Purkh Ki Fauj, with their sons and daughters, all of us collectively. You can't have a incomplete deal in that. You can't have like Guru Gobind Singh Ji being Vaheguru's Swaroop and then Mata Sahib Kaur Ji being any less than Vaheguru's creative power. Because if it was any less, then you would say that the Khalsa has got incomplete qualities and good. But Khalsa is the form of Guru Gobind Singh. Khalsa mera sajjana sura, Khalsa mera roop hai Khalsa mein hu karon nebaz. The Khalsa in collective is perfect, and therefore it has perfect parents. Because of the perfect parents, we've got a perfect kind of child. So Mataji's immense spiritual power. There's a Sakhi at Sri Hazur Sahib that when Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj arrived at Sri Hazur Sahib, obviously first they went to where Banda Ghat is, where Banda Singh Bahadur, they were kind of indoctrinated by Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj to go and kind of defeat the Mughals and avenge the atrocities in Punjab. And Mata Sahib Kaur Ji and obviously all the Khalsa were there with Guru Gobind Singh Sahib Ji Maharaj. Mataji, when they arrived at Sri Hazur Sahib, obviously Guru Gobind Singh Ji got to Banda Ghat and they instructed Banda Singh Bahadur. And then from that point onwards, many Gursikhs in many different forms came to give their gifts to Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj. Different statuses, Raje, poor people, everyone, Gursikhs came to Seva of Maharaj in different ways and offered various goods to Maharaj. There's a place where we call Hira Ghat. Hira Ghat is a place where obviously some rich merchants, kings, wealthy people came and gave jewels to Maharaj. They gave it with great regard. Maharaj threw the jewel into the Godavari and said, and they were shocked by the fact that Maharaj did that, and they were told to go and find their jewel, and when they went to the Godavari, they saw it filled with jewels. So that Hira Ghat place was actually a place from Satyug time, where Sri Guru Dev Bahadur Maharaj, in another form, did lot of bhakti as well, lot of spirituality. Utte Katha Kirtan hoya, bahut prachar hoya at Hira Ghat Sahib. So Maharaj's main base for a long time was at Gurdwara Hira Ghat Sahib. And then from there, we're talking about Sakhis that inspire me. And this is the third Sakhi. Mataji then took, just randomly one day, took 5 Gursikhs with them. There were 2 Bibi and there's 5 Gursikhs. And they went towards the Godavari River. Walking with the flow, they made their way through the small kind of Pagdandiyan. Pagdandiyan are really narrow roads and narrow paths. And when they got to kind of the middle of a kind of jungle area, it was almost as if Mataji knew the paths off the back of her hand automatically. So the Sevaks were following her. So they had utmost respect for her. And they got to a place where even the local Murhatas, like the people there who were local, they used to already worship that little jaga on the edge of the river Godavari. They used to already worship it. They used to already do Nakamastak there. They used to do Ardasana there already and ask for blessings in their in employment or whatever they were doing at that time, their karobars, their jobs. And they would get the blessings realized. They would receive what they needed basically. The Mata Sahib Kaur Ji went to that place. There wasn't much there. It was probably a little small clearing. And Mataji did Namaskar, Matha take to that place herself. And the 5 Gursikhs then Matha take as well to that Tati, that area. And then for a while, Mataji sat on that area on the edge of the river. And she sat in Chankra Marke and she went into Samadhi for some time. Samadhi means basically like a fixed form of bhakti where eyes closed, there's no moving, just total focus. And after some time, they got up from that place and they told the civics with them to keep the incident quiet. And then they came back to Sidi Hiragar. What was that place? The place was basically from the start of time, which we call Satyog. That was the place where Mata Sahib Kaur used to meditate in previous lives. And today, that place is where Mata Sahib Kaur Ji's Gurdwara is in Hazur, Mata Sahib Deva Gurdwara. So Mata Sahib Kaur Ji knew that that was their previous Asthana Bhakti. Alongside, straight after this, Mata Sahib Kaur Ji would visit that place on a regular basis. And an incident occurred once where Guru Gobind Singh Ji was asked by the Sangat that Maharaj Ji, we are looking for Mata Sahib Kaur Ji and we find her at this time sitting there, Hazur Sahib, always kind of meditating, and we don't even have the jurat, we don't have the kind of, we don't want to cause disrespect, we don't want to wake her from her samadhi. And when Maharaj heard it, Maharaj laughed and smiled and said, you shouldn't even attempt to get her out of her samadhi because that is actually her Satyog Tapasthana. That is actually the place where she meditated from a previous Janama. And this Astan, Hazur Sahib, is our Bharatan Astan. So the Khalsa Mata, her Astan is just here as well. So for me, that kind of shows Mataji's great spiritual power. And Maharaji blessed, in words, blessed Mata Sahib Kaur Ji many times at Astan, would go to Apar Shraddha there, and gave her many blessings at Astan as well. So yeah, the three types of Shakti really inspire me. Just to summarize that question, the first one was Mataji's respect and love for Guru Gobind Singh Ji. Secondly, their bravery and survita and the ability to understand Shastra Vidya, fearlessness basically, and also their immense spiritual power.
Thank you. That was beautiful. I think we've all missed the way you do Prachar. It's just so beautiful and inspiring. We've got another question. How can we connect? I guess we could even put to adults, but how can we connect children to Mata Sahib Kaur Ji?
I don't necessarily kind of like kind of sharing about how we've done it as a family, but seeing it as that we've got 3 kids, it might be useful to just kind of share some of the things about how to remember Mataji. So I was thinking about this question earlier on anyway, and I thought about how we can remember Mataji. So in terms of parenting, first thing is we've got to inform ourselves, like we've got to inspire through Sakis about Mata Sahib Kaur Ji. Like we keep saying there's not enough information about Mata Sahib Kaur Ji. Actually, there is a lot of information about Mata Sahib Kaur Ji in our Itihas, possibly more than any of the women. Mata Sahib Kaur Ji is talked about more, possibly, than any other woman in Itihas. Possibly. We just haven't researched it enough. How we kind of inspired our children. Just before our eldest son was born, somebody gifted us a birth journal. And it was basically a little keepsake kind of diary which allowed you to keep little snippets of your kids. First kind of maybe your feelings as a parent, and like your observations about the baby's weight and so forth, the emotions the mother was going through, and your feelings of the father and so forth. What is your message to your child when you give this book to them when they're older and stuff like that? And one of the things that we wrote in there, I remember very clearly, and this is probably even before our link to Mata Sahib Kaur Ji really took on in the last few years in terms of Prachar, but one of the things we wrote about was like, it was like a guidance to Sukh Singh saying, you must remember Mata, your real parents are Guru Gobind Singh Ji and Mata Sahib Kaur Ji, and we are just the worldly ones come to do blessed with your seva as such. So even when we've come and gone from this world, you will always have eternal parents of Mata Sahib Ji, Guru Gobind Singh Ji. So I guess we wanted to kind of put that in stone from day one in our children. So wherever we wish to educate about males, we want to also educate about the strength of the female as well in history. And obviously Mata Sahib Kaur Ji being so amazing, Mata of the Khalsa, it was important to share. Another idea is like, when you look at the story of Mata Sahib Kaur Ji, and thankfully in the next few months we will be getting a kind of animated version of this as such, but like through the motherhood, the journey of Mata Sahib Kaur Ji, a film that's going to be released very soon, with the blessings of the Sangat and Guru Nanak Dev Sahib Ji. But age timeline as an idea was like, if you look at what Mataji did at her young age as a childhood, as a child herself, we can then get some guidance about how Mataji's parents might have also brought her up, or how they, at the end of the day, everyone comes with a type of karma or an action that we have already built up in ourselves. It's like a bank account of good or bad deeds that we've already got. Obviously, Mataji was endowed with spirituality because they are the creative power of God. So they already were perfect from day one. They had full gyan, spirituality from day one. We may have to work for it in this life. They don't need to work for it. They already had it. But at the age of maybe, like, say, from 0, we know that these are, we've got Anubhavi Bachan from Mahapurush about their spirituality. Like, Anubhavi means like spiritual bachan, which have been passed down through spirituality rather than written. And they say that from the age of 0, Mataji used to recite Guru Mantra all day long, up to the age of 4. At the age of 4, they started to recite Japji Sahib off by heart all the time, up to the age of, it carried on, basically. So we can then think about our children at the age of 4, what should we be doing with our children? Like, should we be reciting a line first and then maybe get the kid to recite it after us? Or, you know, very easy method is like, Socha, Soj na ho veje, Sochi lakhwar. First start with the last line. If you're, this is the way we got Japji Sahib Kant for children. And one way is that we would say, Socha, Soj na ho veje, Sochi, lakh, and then they would say var. And then the next time we do it, we leave 2 words, Socha, Sochna, Hove, Je, Sochi, and they would say Lakhwar. And then we'd keep extending it until they got the whole line right. So, Mardi Kirpanal, you would use certain techniques to get Bani Kant and stuff. So, age timeline is an idea. Look at Mataji's age and then think about what they were doing at that age and take some inspiration from it. You can also do Ardasana on birthdays. That's a big thing to do for any parent when a birthday of a child is coming up, to do massive ardas. And in that ardas, mention Guru Gobind Singh Ji, Mata Sahib Kaur Ji, and Guru Granth Sahib Ji Maharaj, and acknowledge their presence in the ardas. Because whenever you do the ardas, it's like every person that you mentioned, from Guru Nanak Dev Ji to Guru Gobind Singh Ji, all the Panch Pyare, Char Sahibzade, Jali Mukte, all the amazing people in Sikh Itihas, they come stand in a room with you. When you got a whole room full of people standing there listening to your thoughts, there's no way that Guru Gobind Singh Ji Maharaj will ever turn it down. As long as it's done with humility and love and with the thought that I'm surrounded by these great people. And that ardas won't be complete if the Khalsa, who's coming in spiritual form, standing beside you listening to your ardas, you doing the ardas, but then there's no mention of Mata Sahib Kaur Ji. It's something to think about. So when we do ardas and asking anything for our children, always acknowledge Mata Sahib Kaur Ji alongside Guru Sahib as well. At the end of the day, it's acknowledgement of their spiritual power. We can meditate on Mata Ji, Tan Tan Mata Sahib Kaur Ji. Jithe scanning Tan Tan Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji, we can meditate on Mata Sahib Kaur Ji. I know this question got asked at the camp, the Seek to Inspire camp, I think 3 years ago, by Gwanapyara from London, and he questioned, how can I be more devoted to, how do I get the cushy of Mata Sahib Gurdjieff? How can I get the happiness of Mata Sahib Gurdjieff? And he was told to make Mata Sahib Gurdjieff a devotion in his life. Think of or meditate on a Sarup of Mata Sahib Gurdjieff to start off with, an image of Mata Sahib Gurdjieff, and give thanks to her on a regular basis, on a daily basis. So we can give thanks to Mata Sahib Gurdjieff on a daily basis. At the end of the day, whether our kids are not going to stay in Gursikhi, that's not up to us either, that's up to Maharaj. All we got to do is provide the vehicle. Whether you get it now, you get it 10 years later, or 5 years later, we don't know. But Maharaj always gives it. And the other way of thinking about Mata Sahib Gurdjieff is thinking, because she is the embodiment of Bhakti as well, and Shakti. If she's the embodiment of Bhakti and Shakti, then she must be an embodiment of all the 32 qualities of a spiritual soul or a woman or Bhakti himself. So each of those 32 qualities can easily be thought about and chosen as one quality per day, maybe, to kind of inspire children. The qualities like being good at sewing, knowing how to surbeat poetry, and so forth. There's loads of others like honor and having knowledge of making medicines, for example, in this day and age. Having knowing how to make herbal remedies at home. So there are things of how to remember Mata Sahib Gurdjieff as well, little tips to get children to think about Mataji. For older kids who can read Gurbani, there's a Granth written by Gyani Sudhir Singh Mehro in Punjabi about Mata Sahib Devaji. Her life is important to read Granths like that, written by Vidwans. Might be an idea to read maybe a chapter a day, or maybe parents can share by reading in Punjabi first. And so I know some Gurmukhs are trying to work on a translation of it as well. So maybe they'll get that surah complete soon. It can also be helped in English as well. And you can search Purathan Granths as well. There's so much rich itihas written in Gur Pratap, Sur Prakash, Gur Bilas, Badshai, Shemi and Dasmi, Pairadashi, Vara, and so forth. You can pick up a knowledge of these 32 qualities in these kind of texts. I hope that answers what you can do with the children.
Yeah.
And the kind of main one, which I kind of wanted to mention, is obviously motherhood. Motherhood website is very informative. It contains a lot of information which is important for the future. And also tomorrow is a big release of the third and final teaser of Motherhood in its kind of final animation kind of position. So the quality of it's going to be great. That's going to be released at time tomorrow in UK?
It'll be released at 6:30 a.m. GMT.
6:30 a.m. on that channel that you can see highlighted there. So that I would say to some that whoever's listening on this, 19 people, please share that link tonight with everyone and tell them to tune in and watch that teaser being released. It's going to be amazing. So that's going to be amazing because we will no longer need to, we will have like a big reference library of 32, we're going to have a reference library of all these Gursikhs Jeevans and signed with Mata Sahib Gurdjieff. It's going to be amazing. Catalogue history forever. So our young daughters, when there's like 30 to 40 Gursikh males you can talk about in Itihas, you know, different comics or DVDs or whatsoever, you can now talk about Mata Sahib Kaur Ji in a similar way for our young female daughters, so they can feel inspired as well, something to, as a hook for them. So I think that's from my thoughts on how to remember Mataji for children and parents.
Yeah, I just attached to that that answer. There's a question that's just come through from Milan, who's asking any books or any literature you could recommend to read on the 32 qualities. And just on the side of that, Muscat are also creating videos on the 32 qualities by Sabreen Kaur. We have a few already, and more will be coming in the future as well. But Kuljit Singh, any kind of books or literature you could recommend on the 32 qualities as well?
In terms of good in English, I haven't seen anything. There may be books here or there which talk about the greatness of Bhagati as such, or where there's a Bani Tokko Bhagati or a line which talks about those 32 qualities. Then you might find something in Punjabi, but not in English or such at the moment. But you took the words out of my mouth. I was going to mention the Muscat videos on the 32 qualities of history, and I think that should be the first protocol for the moment. The 32 qualities in Punjabi, you can research it on Mahan Kosh, which is written by Kaur Singh. It's like a big encyclopedia, and you can actually read which 32 qualities are which. Some Gursikhs have Mahapurush have written stories or granths, and in amongst those granths you can find reference to this 32 qualities as well. I think it might be worth to be back right now. Just looking to see the question. That we were talking about, I think it might be worth talking about
I'm back. It's gone very quiet and muffled. Yeah, that's better.
Okay. Mataji's family background. Sound okay?
Yeah, it's clear now.
Okay, so Mataji's family background is that they, just to start off, Guru Nanak Dev Sahib Maharaj, when they went to Afghanistan to Prachar on the Dasis, where one of the places they went was Kandahar or Kandar, and on the way back from Kandar, they came back through the area of Potohar. From Potohar, they went to a region where, which is called Rohtas. This is the place where Mata Sahib Kaur Ji came into this world as such. By the time of Guru Nanak Dev Sahib Ji Maharaj, when Maharaj came to this area, it was quite rough terrain. Like, not many people lived in that area. But the people who did live in that area were very formidable in obtaining and growing crops. So they had an ability, a special ability as such, to kind of work on kind of minute resources as such. But they still managed to work hard and feed themselves and look after the family. And out of one of those families, there was a Parvar called a Basi Parvar, like surname Basi as such. And from that Basi Parvar, there was a guy called Bhai Pagduji. He's not the Pai Bhagtuji, which is mentioned later on in Itihas, in our Sikh history in Pichu, there's a place not far from us, just behind us, called Bhagtuana, which is a place belonging to Sikh of Guru Har Rai Sahib Ji Maharaj's time, called Pai Bhagtuji, blessed Sikh, who was born with the blessings of Guru Har Gobind Ji Maharaj. It's not the same Pai Bhagtuji. This is a different Pai Bhagtuji. He's a time Guru Nanak Dev Ji. And he did so much seva, Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj, that they looked after Maharaj, they gave prasada pani and so forth. And they did seva. And Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj blessed them with Gursikhi, their whole family. And they were utterly devoted to Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj. And obviously, from that time onwards, Bhai Bhagtuji would serve Maharaj on a daily basis. Maharaj stayed there for a few days. And then towards the last day or so, Maharaj was asked by Bhagtuji, okay, this area, obviously he must have been a very Parapakari person. This question of Maharaj kind of speaks volumes of how devotedly was to the area as well and doing good for others. He said, Maharaj, we don't have no water in this area. It's hard to get water. Can you do kirpa? Can you bless us with water, clean water for this area, so that we can live healthy lives and so forth, and our crops can be, can blossom forth? And Maharaj said, oh, you see that button over there? Maharaj went over to it and picked the stone up. When Maharaj picked the stone up, water came gushing out of the ground from that area, just randomly. Beside from the source of where that water was gushing, it kind of accumulated into a small lake, small kind of puddle first and a lake. And Maharaj said, like, I'm blessed with your seva. I'm happy with your seva. So that area or that place, that town was called Gurdwara Choha Sahib or Chashma Sahib by the local people at that time. And Bhai Bhagtuji's family carried on doing seva of that town for many, many centuries. So the descendants, his sons and his sons and his grandsons, they carried on doing seva of that town. And they were utterly devoted to Guru Nanak. If you imagine how many family generations all that's not heard as well. Until one day, obviously, Bhai Ramaji came to the family, and then he married Bibi Jasdeji, and she was a Bhakti Wali soul herself. And then they would together do seva and simran at the Gurdwara Sahib, do Nityanim there every day. And one day came when they stood under the das of Dari Push. They, just for the sake of some of the Sangat, because some of them are asking, I didn't hear last comment. So, Bhai Ramaji had married Mata Jasdeji, who were the parents of Mata Sahib Kaur, obviously. But before he came to this world, they went to Chashma Sahib or Choha Sahib Gurdwara, which had been looked after by the family of from Guru Nanak Dev Ji Maharaj's time, stayed with Bhai Bhagtuji. Their family kept on serving that town, and they did ask for a very special soul to come into their home. Now, Maharaj could have blessed anyone, huh? Maharaj could have blessed a male, they could have blessed a Mahapurush, anything, but they blessed the creator of this world itself, so the creative power of this, or the embodiment of it, the metaphorical embodiment of that power came into this world at that place, into the home of Bhai Ramaji and Bibi Jasdeji in the form of Mata Sahib Kaur. So Mata Sahib Kaur was from a blessed family, very blessed family. And they brought her up with, if you want to look for qualities of parenting, there are several parenting qualities that should be in Gursikhs in terms of bringing up the children. We can learn from Mata Sahib Kaur. I'm not actually going to tell you what they are. I'm going to say go on the motherhoodthemovie.com website, and there's a vlog on there. And on that vlog, there's one article about the 5 qualities that Mata Sahib Kaur were parents had basically. and it's a very interesting read about how we should have parenting. The reason why I'm not sharing it is because I know I haven't got those qualities. That's why. So it's best to read it and try to learn from it. Any other questions?
Yeah, I know it's so late there. We've got a few more, but just let us know whenever you want to kind of wrap up. I know.
I've just started.
That's good because we've got lots of questions. Okay, so during these times of like lockdown and corona, how can we keep our mental health strong and positive? How have Sikhs usually coped when we've been faced with these kind of situations in the past?
I think the closest situation, well, it's not even close, is it? But you can imagine that several times in our history we've come to times where there's been some sort of curfew, or where there's been some sort of hold on the Sangat and doing things. I can think of I'm just laughing at that comment there, sorry. But like, there's obviously around 1984, when there was a massive curfew going on. Going back in history, there must have been times where things were in the forests, in the jungles, living in extreme conditions. I remember listening to Sakis from Pant Prakash, which is quite powerful on the time for the Khalsa after Guru Gobind Singh Ji, and how difficult a time it was. Like the Singhs would come out only at night to get darshan of Sri Darbar Sahib and then come back before daylight, so that whenever everyone else was asleep, they'd do their business and they'll come back. No one can lock down Prem. That's one thing that we've got to understand. No one can lock down Prem. And the other thing I was thinking about is no one can lock down Maut either. You know, Maharaj said, Malkal Maut ja aave sab darwaje pan. Like, Maut comes and breaks every single door down. They'll find us wherever we are. It's about how we overcome that fear. Actually, the positive thing about the lockdown is this is exactly what Guru Nanak Dev Ji wanted to happen. They wanted in every single home to be a Gurdwara. Like now, we know when something's not in front of you, we don't know the qeemat of it. We just take it for granted, don't we? But jab samane hundi hai cheez, then we don't have no qadr for it. But when it's taken away from us, fir and now Gursikhs are feeling that they might not have been regularly going to the Gurdwara, but people are feeling that kind of angst I missed that time just to see Guru Sahib. I missed darshan of Maharaj. And then that kind of darshan would make people vyakul, like Baba Buddha Ji going with the hundreds of Sangat, because they were so vyakul, they couldn't take it any longer. And Guru Har Gobind Ji's at Gwalior Killa in the fort. When you come down to Agra, Gwalior, when Guru Har Gobind Ji Maharaj in the fort, Baba Buddha Ji would walk around at the bottom of the mountain doing Shabd Kirtan, trying to get darshan. They couldn't see Maharaj from the outside, but just the presence of Maharaj being there, they would walk around doing parikrama of the whole mountain, just before where the fort was at Gwalior. That's where that tradition of doing jonkiyan started, you know, like when they take a Nishan Sahib and hold the Sri Sahib at Darbar Sahib, they sing Shabds, and they're walking and doing Shabds and Jyotiyan. That began with Baba Buddha Ji and those Mahabir, Majid the Surme from Amritsar region who went with Baba Buddha Ji, the thousands of Sankirtan, because they couldn't take it that the Maharaj was away from them. So I guess you can do a physical parikrama. In the lockdown, I'm not sure what it's like in UK, but in here in Punjab, we're fortunate we've got Guru Ghat just here next to it. But I'm not sure if people are allowed to go to Gurdwara in a car or just do parikrama from the outside. Or I'm just imagining it, like in a physical way, getting close. There's nothing stopping us to going into the Gurdwara.
Haji, sorry to cut you off. I don't think we're doing a live this long. All people may know, but it says 8 seconds remaining. So we could then reopen the live if it cuts us off. Okay, we are back on. Okay, so we're back on. We actually reached our live limit then, which is really funny because I didn't know it had a limit. So I just kind of saw some coming up and it says remaining 3 seconds. I was like, oh, what's this? Okay, so Kuljit Singh is back on. You're just joining the live. Cool. We're back on. I didn't even know that existed. I didn't know there was a limit. Hmm. Yeah. Micro. Yeah, yeah. I think we're getting audio problems again. I think people are saying they can't hear. Um, is that okay? I can hear. Is that okay with everyone else? I'm just waiting for some comments to come through. Hello? I think it's okay. No one said anything now. Cool. Mm. Mm. Yeah, I think people are struggling to hear. There's no visual, it's still connecting. But I think we've gotten a lot of new people during this time. But just an update for the new Sangat that are watching, by Kuljit Singh Ji since August 2019 last year. Them and they are based there. Oh, they've dropped off. I think as a connection problem. But just for all the new people that joined, Kuljit Singh Ji moved to India last year with their family, with Benji and all 3 kids, August 2019 last year. So they are based there in India doing seva full time. And that's also why they've got connection problems. Oh,
Hello?
that's better.
Oh, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yes, that's clearer. Is that okay for everyone?
As long as they can hear. I suppose.
Yeah. It's clear. The screen's clear now as well. Yeah. So,
so we were talking about what we can do to help our mental health. And, there's one thing that I do want to say. This is a chance to overcome some of our fears. And I think sometimes the fear is that we don't like to be alone. By doing Simran, we actually realize that we are never alone. When we actually kirtan, when we shut our eyes and meditate, we're not alone. We actually assimilate with the power of God Vaheguru. They're always with us. Guru mere staan khada hai naale. We should never forget that.
okay.
Baki have faith in Maharaj at all times. Develop that faith at all times. It's okay to wander off the path. It happens. The mind is never strong. It's quite Beiman actually. Maharaj calls the mind quite chanchal as well. It's all over the place. So you can't hold it down. You can only keep it boundaried. And Maharaj has created a boundary for us. It's not down. The amazing thing is that who did Maharaj inform to make this virus happen? Aap virus ki Aap telling the world to do ardasan to get cured from it. Like they're the cause of it and then they're the effect of it as well. And look at the kirpa that's happening, look at seeing like, you know, every brother needs time off and needs to have a reset. When she needs that reset, the children can see her blossoming because she's having that rest and relaxation. And if you look in this world now, what's going on, the pollution is clear over here. Mother Nature is getting revitalized again.
We've just had a question.
Yeah.
Could you give Sahib
is a collection of shabds which are all based around deleting dukh from our lives. It's actually not a compilation of Bani in Guru Granth Sahib Ji. It's a compilation of shabds which share a common theme. That helps. And each of those shabds probably have their own individual background.
Yeah. We've got an interesting question here. So you've mentioned that there is a lot of information about Mata Sahib Gurji, but it doesn't seem like the Prachar has ever really been done before until maybe very, very recent times. Like why is Mata Sahib Gurji like the Prachar of the manifesting in very recent times rather than before? Or has it been done before, but we just don't know?
I think the carriage of the carriage of Prachar has always been Katha. I think in the Katha, when you look at the way it's done, it's always done from a Pothi and it's been from start to finish. And they're kind of like historical events from Guru Nanak Dev Ji's life to the end. Or if it's Bani Katha, you get meanings of Bani. You won't get like the historical aspect as much. Unless the Gyani Singh or the Granthi Singh or whoever's doing Kathavachik is trained in sharing stories of Itihas, and that makes it universal to everyone. It's very much down to how Kathavachik has got his training. So sometimes you'll come across individuals with very misogynistic views.
Mm.
And because of that, you won't get the full kind of house in its beauty as such. But to put it on its head, we've got asthans and gurdwara that are named after Matawa. So, or where Matawa have done amazing things, itihasik asthan. So like Mata Sahib Dewan Gurdwara in Hazur Sahib has its own history. Sri Bala Sahib in Delhi, Mataji left the city and stayed for many years. There's the sthans at Damdama Sahib, which belongs to Mata Sahib Kaur. So the history is there. Some of it's another reason is that with the Hukam of Vaheguru, over time, this happens normally. Some places become Pargat, like they come in time with Maharaj's Hukam, they present themselves. And there's hundreds of those kind of sthans belonging to Matawa that have not even been founded. And other Gursikhs, not just Matawa. So I guess the problem is lack of training in terms of Pracharak and those carrying kind of misogynistic kind of mentality. And also us not being resourceful enough in terms of accessing resources. When you got Korj, when if you're thirsty for something, you're going to go for that glass of water, aren't you? If you haven't got the thirst, you can't expect the glass of water to walk over to you unless you've got loads of kamai. So similarly, you have to kind of search for that task rather than it comes to you, presents itself to you.
Mm. Yeah. Are there any kind of like closing word? I know it's getting late. I think it's probably going on 1/2 past.
Yeah, I think this is the last one.
Yeah. So are there any kind of closing words you want to say, or anything about Mata Sahib Gorji and the Sangat, any advice that you'd want to give just to close off the live?
Just that let's make an informed decision of keeping Mata Sahib Gorji in our dasan and be more open to their presence, and also acknowledge that they are the creative power of Vaheguru. Their Vaheguru's ally in creating the world and the universe. Thank you for that. You were going to say something?
I think Sangat are asking for weekly lives. But thank you so much. It's been really good. It's a really nice. Yeah, another one possible. That would be great. And can this live be saved? Yes, I'll save it after this video. Yeah, good idea. Yes, weekly. Okay, the request that will come in. That's weekly. Great idea.
I just wanted to mention Baba Gurbakh Singh Ji and Dr. Baba Kuljit Singh Ji, who, with the blessings, they're doing the Prachara of Mata Sahib Gorji through the motherhood come to come. Everyone please share that. He's a number 3. And we would be nothing without them here, in a way. Santa ho charan hamara mata maro mata. So it's namaskar to them as well. And a fateh from them to the whole country. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.
Thank you so much for darshan. Thank you. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Thank you all. Right, we'll try and arrange weekly lives. I will try my best. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh.